The winners of the Fresno County Academic Decathlon and those who didn't do as well as they had hoped are probably still recovering from this weekend's event.
In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson joins us with how this year's competition ended up being a lesson in believing in yourself for many teams.
The Academic Decathlon has a place for average and honor students, as well as big and small schools. It is also the kind of event that shows each and every one exactly what they're made of.
Time, pencils up.
The theme for this year's Academic Decathlon, the 60s. Teams representing 28 different high schools filled the gym at Central High East for a competition that taught one school to never quit and showed another they could compete.
I wasn't expecting us to get second place in our division, but we did, and that shows us for our first year, we're good and we can improve for next year.
15-year-old Darius Cuevas attends Kingsburg High School, a school that hadn't had a team participate in the Fresno County Academic Decathlon for more than 30 years. That changed with teacher Daniel Albers.
When I came over here, there was no team. I knew there had been a team years ago, and I decided that I could coach it, and I was really excited about bringing that opportunity to these kids.
Albers, who teaches English, had coached a team at his previous school site with winning success. At Kingsburg, he not only had the challenge of putting together a team, but explaining what the Academic Decathlon was.
I've never heard of Academic Decathlons before, so as I said, it'd be pretty fun to challenge myself.
Yes, I kind of thought it was a game show, honestly, because the super quiz, I thought that everyone was at their own table and you press a buzzer to answer it.
Not knowing what to expect, these students, all freshmen, put in their time studying, preparing to be tested in 10 different subject areas with content from a time in history that was foreign to them.
I don't know that much about the 60s. That was 40, 50 years ago.
It was a soundtrack that would become familiar to the teams participating in the 37th Annual Academic Decathlon. The music and the cheering crowd greeted each school as they entered the gym. A little overwhelming for this first-time competitor.
I think it was a little bit intimidating just seeing all these other schools just wearing all their fancy uniforms, just seeing all experience and stuff.
Kingsburg may not have had the experience as perennial first-place winner University High, nor its cheering section. But Albert's team did just fine, taking home a number of medals, and was among the top teams in its division.
It feels amazing. I didn't know what to expect going into it, and when we kept getting medals, it was very exciting.
But the surprise of the evening was Fresno Unified's Edison High School. Every year, Edison and University High battle it out for first place, but Edison hadn't won the top spot in 4 years until Saturday night.
It's amazing, to beat a team like University who's going to bring their A game every time. And it was the top kid, Maddie Fisher, all the way down to our lowest scorer. We couldn't have done it without a single one not being there with us.
Before this win, Edison appeared to be a school that had given up on itself. Two determined students wouldn't let their school quit.
It's probably one of the biggest achievements that we've had. We started off at the beginning of the year with 3 people on our team, and then Liz and I were basically having to go through the different classes and try to recruit people with the hope that we wouldn't have to quit and find a different activity to do. And then we managed to pull together a team and do this.
Now, Edison High's Madeline Fisher was also the top scoring student, and she walks away with a $1,250,000 scholarship and Edison goes to the state competition.
Wow.
I know. It was so fun.
Yeah, it looks like
we had a surprise.
A lot of energy in that room.
I mean, that's what I love about this, is that it feels like you're at a sporting event.
Oh, yeah.
Even
Just
the
as
interviews.
loud.
Even the interviews afterwards feels like you're talking to somebody after like a football or a basketball game. They use the same.
And that's the feeling there.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
But I love how they think the 60s is so long ago.
Well, you know, there were a lot of people of a certain age who absolutely loved the soundtrack.
Yes. Great music.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.